To whom it may concern, the Parks Department of the State of Oregon was on a routine moose tagging mission when we located this item, a strange dust-covered book lying in the center of a mossy clearing. Quick perusal reveals paranoid ramblings, demonic sketches, descriptions of nonsensical creatures, and uncrackable ciphers. We believe this to be either a prank by high schoolers or the rambling of a local fraud. But since discovering this book, a number of our troopers have had headaches and disturbing nightmares. We have logged it into our records and are now putting it up for purchase at our annual confiscated items sale/bake-off. Please take this cursed thing off our hands. Property of Volume 3, June 18th. It's hard to believe it's been 6 years since I began researching the strange and wondrous secrets of Gravity Falls, Oregon. In all of my travels, never have I observed so many curious things. Gravity Falls is indeed a geographical oddity. But the strangest thing about this town is the question, why? Why is it that this one remote location houses more paranormal, alter-average, and super-usual phenomena than any other location on Earth? There must be a hidden law of nature, a grand unified theory of weirdness, which explains how everything in Gravity Falls is connected. My benefactors trust that I will be using their grant money to discover something incredible, and I believe this theory could be it. My continuing mission: investigate the oddities of Gravity Falls, discover the grand unified theory of weirdness, publish theory, and join the ranks of Newton, Tesla, and Einstein in the pantheon of science. Some of my recent investigations include: floating eyeballs. Are they watching me? Yes, what else would floating eyeballs be doing? Hard to catch, they either have the power to see the future or have amazing peripheral vision. Visible only at night. No retinal cord. No response to contact. Were they ever a part of some more complete magical creature, or have they always been disembodied eyes? Either way, they're deeply unsettling. They will just hover there staring you down, like one of those portraits whose eyes follow you. Do not sleep with your windows open. Desmodus rotundus, a small, short-haired, and even-tempered, nothing like Gravity Falls' giant vampire bats. Mutated by a waste dump, they're about 10 feet long. The summer heat seems to draw them from their caves. The locals pretend it's mosquito season. But then why not use bug spray instead of garlic necklaces? Who do they think that they're fooling? The bats will settle for cows or sheep, but would much rather feed off of some feeble human. Human blood tastes better. I can only assume human blood tastes better. I have not sampled human blood. Gnomes. Danger unknown. I encountered my first gnome when I awoke one morning and found it arguing politics with the stuffed bear head above my fireplace. They have shown themselves capable of complex thought and admirable, alarming ability to stack their little bodies into giant formations, so keeping my snacks on higher shelves has done nothing to stop their persistent nibbling. Darn. Another gnome stole my glasses and ate 2 of my cassette tapes. Common height is 10 to 18 inches. This includes the hat. They refuse to remove their hats. Do they have pointy heads? Unkept beards. Mushrooms are a huge part of a gnome's life. Used for money? Almost lost a finger trying to grab the hat. Several tried to kidnap me as an offering to the queen when I was sleeping, but I just drop-kicked them out the window when I awoke. Unsettling. Weakness? Leaf blowers. Pointy hats. I saw one taking a squirrel bath. I wish I could unsee this. Case 28. Never would I have believed that a simple doorway could spell your doom, but I have seen several tourists go through ordinary-looking doors and simply disappear into thin air, never to be seen again. This phenomenon is unexplained. Devours door-to-door salesman? The lunar cycle seems to have something to do with it. A gateway moon. Avoid this door on Main Street. Any door with the number 13 appears to be a portal to a different plane of existence, or instant death. Haven't had the nerve to test it. Cursed doors. One briefly appeared in the basement. I lost my calculator inside. Knock knock? Who's there? The forces of evil. Dark energy readings 40% higher this year. Cursed doors are a common component of life in Gravity Falls. The locals know which doors to avoid. Visitors are left to fend for themselves. The tourist bureau really should publish some sort of pamphlet. Note to self, write letter to a tourist bureau.